God being the author of love, God being the author of mercy, God being the author of all, chose us to be on this planet right now. And I'm talking about the human race. I'm talking about mankind. Even those whom we don't agree with, even those who are perpetrating acts of wickedness and evil that we would love to say they belong to the devil, our Father created them, even though they allowed themselves to be influenced and some possessed by the frequency patterns that keep them anchored to ignorance. God still loves them. Why do I say that? His grace. His grace is still present. His love is still evident. Sometimes you may look and say, why is it that it seems as though the wicked are prospering? But you that prays consistently, you do your best to abide by the commandments. You are always going out of your way to provide whenever someone comes to you in need. But why is it as if you are not getting what you feel you deserve? Doesn't mean that you are not chosen. And it doesn't mean that those who are living contrary to righteousness are not chosen as well. There is a grand story that is being played out right now. Not necessarily written in the Bible, and I mean the living entities on this planet are all part of the living divine script. We are chosen to play different roles, to teach different lessons to each other as we walk our path. What I'm really trying to say is people are chosen for different purposes. And sometimes we may not fully understand what others' purposes are, but we must stay committed to our purpose. This chosen's path was created for all of those who are realizing how important it is for us to stay in fellowship with our Christ self first as we journey on this path. It was created for those who are seeking to find a community of people that are not attached to religion, but that are truly willing to be in sync with themselves, who are realizing that God is everywhere, and that are also realizing that God is in them. Yes. Those that are willing to better themselves without belittling others. Those who are coming to realize that life is a journey that ought to be walked consciously, a journey that we will take seriously, but at the same time, we will have fun. A journey that requires us to be considerate of others. That is what this chosen path was created for. And now, here you are. You are with me. Wherever you are on the face of this planet, walking your path, you've accepted your flaws, and you are doing what you have to do. It is not easy, but with God, you don't feel the burden that much. It is not easy, but through God, all things are simplified. So you are no longer feeling like you are alone. Here you are. You are seeing that you have a brother that is going through life, that has gone through some of what you've gone through, has dealt with a lot, and is willing to share insights with you that would keep you strong, that would keep you going, and that will get you to remember that we are all just going through. All of us. We are all just passing by. So do not be attached to anything here. Just handle it and deal with life's circumstances and situations accordingly. You don't have to feel like you need to carry the burdens of the world on your shoulders. Yeshua came in, sent by the Father for us. For it is written, for God so loved the world. I want you to keep that in mind. That means that God chose all of us. It's not said that God only loved the righteous. It is not said that God only loved a specific group. God so loved the world that he sent his only son. And you and I, we believe in him. And that is why we are in alignment with the gift that is in the will. We inherit eternity. Your faith has carried you so far, but your faith is not going to keep you stuck on things that are perishing. Your faith now is getting you to focus on that which is transcendental to all of this. Walk your path with courage. Tap in with me on this channel whenever you feel the need to plug into something raw and real. Because this path, it's not meant for us to walk it and stay the same. We are transformed through the journey. As we walk together, we share our problems, we cry together, we laugh together, we rise together. Here, we don't look to put anyone down because we know that our Father can transform anything. It is not up to us. but his grace and his love. It doesn't matter what walk of life, it doesn't matter what you feel like you've done. We know that as long as you have that desire to change and you are willing to accept that Christ is in you, ain't no telling what your transformation is going to look like. And that is why this path was created. That way we walk it. That way we walk it with Christ in mind. We walk it knowing that Christ is with us. We walk it knowing that others are struggling within themselves and are doing that which they have to get by through to the next day. Welcome to the Chosen's Path. I love y'all. It is an amazing time to be alive. We can share so much, even though we are not so close, but distance is not a barrier. Distance is not a barrier. We can still stay connected in spirit years and years after we are gone. All of this will be left back for others who are on their chosen's path to get to see what we had to deal with and how we dealt with it. And that is why I created this. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the family of Christ, as we are no longer seeing that which keeps us at odds, but we are seeing Christ in each and every one of us. That is how we transform ourselves and the planet. I'm going to go ahead and cut it at that. May you stay blessed. I'm out here in nature. There's all kind of stuff flying around. Fly landed on my eye, but hey, that's just vibrational intelligence communicating. May y'all stay blessed. Love y'all.